fellow area directors, division directors. Good evening. Today we'll speak about one of the important topics, which is what are the tools that you have as an area director and division director that can help you in your journey as a leader in District 79. Maybe most of the trainings goes for how you can be more effective leader in communication, through the communication with your teams. Who is your team? How can you achieve distinguish the status? Maybe someone or a trainer will focus on the intercommunication between you and your teams. But there is a very important aspect for each leader that he have to master, which is what are the tools between my hands that I can use. So the objectives of this workshop today is to explore with you the tools that is in the district or the Toastmasters website that can help you in your year this year, or in your leadership this year. Allow me first to share with you now the title, which is Savvy Leadership Ignites High Performance Leaders, actually was inspired from a very wonderful book, Savvy Leadership by Cam Tripp. And here he is focusing on how can knowledge help you informing and leading high performance teams. And I'll take the first part only, which is knowledge. And my objective again, to give you the tools and the objectives or the knowledge that you need for this year. Now, first of all, before I start, let me say thanks for Area 22 Director, Toastmaster Yusuf, because he accepted to share with me his credentials to explore through the District Central, because you know that I am past District Director, I cannot access the District Central, and he thankfully accepted that, and it's one of the reasons of the success, hopefully the success of this workshop. Again, the objectives, to share with you the data, resources, for you to be more knowledgeable about your area and division, and to be an effective leader leading your team. Now, the agenda for today, we have 6 main aspects that we speak about. The district leader tools, list of tools mentioned in the website, the district central tools, the club visits. We'll talk about the dashboard, or the official name is the Distinguished Performance Reports, and we will end by the daily additional reports. Now, here in the website, we will speak about first the district leaders tools. You will find it through the Leadership Central. These 2 links that we'll speak about today, and we'll start with the district leader tools. Mainly, it's oriented for the trio, the district director, PQD, and CGD. However, you as an area director and division director can take a little bit of these links and use it in your with your teams. First of all, in the training, let me start with the training here. Now, this training, they mean with this training, the district officers training and the club officers training. So you may focus more on the club officers training to check what kind of materials you can use through the year to give your officers a training. So it's not only the club officers training, the official training that be conducted by the district, but you as an area director, you can conduct a workshop of these materials to support your club officers. And you can find it here. A lot of materials, new and old, that can help you in leading the teams and empowering them with the needed skills. And in each one of them, you will find the presentation, the facilitator guide, the outlines, the workbook, the pre-work. So you don't need a professional trainer to come and conduct it. You need someone who understands those masters and willing to give some time to read and prepare his session and inject his own experience. Okay, so that's one of the ways of empowering your team through using this link and downloading the most needed training for your teams. Now let's go for the second trainer. This is very interesting training, which is a club sponsor mentor coach training. What if you form a team of your coaches that coaching your club, or the coaches that coach your members in the area? So you can give them a training, and there is a training ready here. A lot of presentations that you can use to prepare the club coach or the coach to lead or to know his role very well. So this very interesting training that you can use for your club members. And when can you do that? You can do that actually during the council meetings. So utilize the council meetings to listen to the club officers through their reports and inject an education session to let them feel that there is a value of the council. Yes, they are sharing their concerns and they are learning something new. And these are materials already here through the training page in the district leaders. Okay, what else in the district leaders that's very interesting to know? The governing documents. Maybe a lot of leaders, they don't read the governing documents. And I'm not asking you to read it because it's a huge document. But just take a glance there and see what are they mentioning, what are the topics that they are mentioning, because in some time in the year, the club will ask you about something based on the rules. Do you want to know what is the rule about the speech contest or about the elections? Everything is mentioned in the governing document. And you are the role model of the club. You are the reference of all your clubs. So you have to be well prepared with that. At least know what are the sections. And whenever they ask you, tell them, okay, I will refer to the governing documents. I'll come back to you. So that's a very informative link here that you can use. One of the things, or one of the links also that I feel is very informative, which is the disciplinary process. I hope that we will not reach to that process and use it in our experience this year, but if you need it, it's there. And this year, this is the first time I see it actually. It wasn't there before, but it includes every single thing. Even there is a guide for it. You can read the guide, the checklist, so you can understand what's your right to protect it and how you can go through the complaint or the disciplinary action in the proper way based on the protocols and the policies of Toastmasters International. The district leader kit, very important link for you, dear area directors and division directors, because here are your references. I expect that you read the district leader handbook, leadership handbook. This will give you a full insight of your role and the others also. So you can play your role in the proper way. The district recognition program to know how can you be distinguished or president distinguished area or division. The speech contest rule book, the updated one. So instead of asking someone to where is the rule book, it's there in the website. You can download the latest. One of the interesting manuals, which is called the district strategies. So you can read it. Yes, it's for the district, but is it exciting if you can reflect it on your area to learn how to set strategies and plan a strategy for your area and division? It's one of the skills that a leader, I believe, have to learn how to set a strategy. And this will reflect, of course, on your work and your career and family, even to put a strategy for your family. So this is very informative document, by the way. One of the things that I liked, which is district incentives tool. And here they are sharing with you, how can you prepare awards? How can you can set an awarding program for your area? What is the required information that you have to put? For example, in the past years, sometimes you'll find that there is an award called the Super Duper Toastmaster, but there is no criteria, or that the criteria is not clear enough for the people to understand how can they achieve it. Now, through going through the tips of this district incentives and also the checklist, you will know how to set well-prepared awarding program for your area or your division. And that's one of the keys to encourage the people to progress in their membership and their education goals. And that's what you need at the end. If you have any question, you can stop me anytime. Now, these are the important links that I feel it's important for you as a district leader to use it through the district leader tools. Let's jump now to the second, which is the most important one, the district central. We have 8 sections in the district central. I will not speak about the district distinguished performance report now because this is the third section in our workshop. I will start with the pathways adoption rates. As you see here, dear leaders, of course, there is an introduction about what are the terms all about, but let me go directly to the table. In the table here, you will find that the list of clubs you have, for example, let's talk about Division A, Toast of Comstofield. It's in Area 2, District 79, fine. Total club members, 21. Pathways members, 19. The adoption, 90. Officers, 100. New members, 33. So is there any question about the terms? Is it understood, the terms? Okay. Toastmaster Jeshu is saying no. Let me explain it. What does it mean? We'll start from here. Total club members, it's understood that how many members you have in your club. Total pathways members, those are the members who enrolled in pathways. So let's talk about Toast of Comstofield. So we'll say here that we have 21 members, but 19 only, which means that there are 2 members in the club, they didn't start yet in pathways. Fine? Okay. That's why the total adoption rate is 90, and that's why also the new members adoption is 33. Because there is new members who didn't enroll in pathways. The officers, the set of officers means 100 means that all the set of officers enrolled in pathways. Okay, my question here, how can you use it in enhancing the adoption of pathways in your club, in your clubs, as area director or division director even? Okay, here I can see if I am an area director, I can say that, okay, if I'm talking about division Toast of Comstofield or Taj Toastmasters Club, for example, in Division B, I can see that there is a big gap here. Around 4 members didn't enroll. So what can I do as an area director? I can call the VP Education and know what's the status. Maybe he didn't realize yet that there are 4 members didn't start yet. So here as an area director, I can be a helpful assistant or a helpful leader for the VP Education without going and ask each one, how did you start or not? From here, I can know if each club adapted fully pathways or there is some members didn't start yet, and then I can approach the VP Education. Does it make sense? Is there any way you can use it for helping the clubs to fully adapt pathways?
Yeah, if they don't do it, they will not continue with pathways and they will leave the club because they are not doing anything.
So here you can notice here, for example, in TOC or Toast of Comstofield, there is a risk of 2 members, they may leave. In Taj, 4 members, they may leave. Why? They didn't start yet. Okay. Is there any way also we can use it to enhance adaptation of pathways?
New member orientation. Through new member orientation program, we can educate them.
Nice idea. So, if, for example, if you find a club that have a lot, like for CC, Riyadh Toastmasters, I'm looking here. Riyadh Toastmasters have almost 10 members, didn't enroll yet in pathways. So here the area 1 director can call immediately the Riyadh Toastmasters and tell them you have 9 members didn't enroll. So I suggest for you to do a new members orientation. Explain to him what is new members orientation. Does he need help in doing it? Then you can bring your resources and area director from the division, from other divisions to help in conducting new members orientation if they need so they can adapt fully the pathways. What else we can use it for?
Team Samar, actually in Serendip, I remember once what I did was I brought my computer and I showed them how to enroll, because I found out that many people, they didn't know how to get in, right, enroll in pathways at that time. And then you know, I told them that I'm available 1 hour here in this premises if anyone wants my help. From that, actually we did, like, you know, every member got enrolled in pathways.
Now, your role at that time was what? Was the area director, division director?
No, I was the club president.
So
I'm a
you were
club
the club president. So you may ask the club president to do the same experience, same practice, or the VP education to do the same thing. Let them do it in after the club meeting directly. You can also use it for awarding, by the way. So if you can say that in my clubs, whoever reach 100% adaptation, he will have a trophy, or he will have a pin, like the Super Pathways Adaptation Club. Whatever the name, you can name it, but refer to the incentives that I told you about and set it in a proper way with the criteria, with the deadline, with the name, and what is the award itself. Is it a trophy or plaque or a gift or whatever is it? So you can use this to know how your club is progressing in pathways and give the award accordingly. And another way is to challenge the clubs between themselves. If you put your clubs in your group, I'm sure every one of you have a WhatsApp group of his clubs. You can put the 3 clubs or 4 clubs in your area and congratulate who is achieving 100% and challenge those clubs that didn't achieve it yet. And by that, the people will feel they are competitive and they will move forward to achieve the 100% to please your honor, Mr. Area Director. So see how many ideas we brought only from one page that can help you as an area director. Let's go back now to the district center. There was
Samir
someone.
Kamal, one point here, just to add.
Mhm.
It's like area director has to take care of, like, you know, a new member has joined, you know, give some time, at least a week, so that induction is done and everything before enrolling, so that the new member joins proper pathway and all those things.
I didn't get the point, sorry, division director.
So area director should not rush immediately if a club has taken a new member just a day or 2 days before, rather than monitor or you know, like see for a week and then intimate or with various ideas, that would be better.
Now you are highlighting very important point, and actually that's my passion nowadays, which is coaching leadership. I'm not telling you, dear area directors, to take action by yourself and go to the club and increase the adaptation of the adoption of pathways. No, I'm telling you to coach the VP education and the president. Let them do the thing. And coaching, actually the main key of coaching is asking. So the first thing you do when you call the VP education, ask him, there are 9 members. Is there any problem do you have in adapting pathways? Maybe he will tell you, oh, no, we don't have problem. They are only, they just joined yesterday. Then it's not a problem. But if he told you, yeah, seriously, we have a problem. They don't know how to access pathways. We tried with them a lot, but still they are not adapting it. Here you can suggest ideas. How, dear VP education, how do you want the area to help you in adapting pathways in your club? Maybe he will tell you training session, please. Then you can conduct a training session, or your assistant for the program quality director. Ask him to arrange a pathways orientation for the club and maybe for the entire area. So the key answer here is don't do it by yourself. You need to guide and coach the club leaders. Thank you, Dosmas Munir, for highlighting this important point. Now let's go for the second link, the reports. How many of you downloaded the reports which is in this link? Can you raise your virtual hand? 1, 2. I assume the 3 division directors by default, fine. Okay. If you want to coordinate or communicate with your club officers, you need to know their emails, right? You need to know their mobile numbers. You need to know their address. How can you know that without asking your division director? Your division director is busy with other things. He will not answer you. Just go here to the reports and download 2 lists actually you have here. First, the club officers list. Yes, the name is report, but it's not a report. It's the list of names of the club officers. The second thing that you can download, which is the membership. So do you believe that you can download the entire membership list of your area?
Yes, we can.
You can do that from the reports.
I have a
Now-
question here, DTM Samir.
Yes, sir.
Why does it take forever? Well, you know, when I was downloading these 2 lists, it took forever, so much time that I thought I'm downloading the members for the entire district.
Okay, let's try here. We'll make area membership report will export. This may take a few minutes to process.
Exactly. It takes a lot of time.
No
Oh,
data.
see.
Okay, so what you can do here, we need to understand that the website is in the transition period. So some areas still not functioning well. So what you can do if it is not functioning when you try it, because yesterday, area 2 director, the day before yesterday, area 2 director, he downloaded successfully the list. So
I
maybe
have
it's about
them
the
both,
system.
but it took too much time.
So maybe you can email the list request. And maybe it's the time that you download it. Sometimes it takes time, other times not.
Okay.
Okay, so that's for the report. So from here, you can download the entire membership of your list of your clubs and the club officers. So it will enhance your communication with the people and the leaders, members that you are leading. Now, let's go for the leads and prospective clubs. Very important link for you. Do you believe that or no? Okay, actually, I knew that this link was not available for area directors before and division directors. It was only for the club growth director, but now it's available for you. What's the benefit of it? For example, if you know that you are, let's say, you are talking about this club with the lead, Madame Rima Al-Misfer, okay? You already are talking with her and you are building the club. So you can update the status of this club from here. Just click here and it will take you to a page, very amazing page that can help you in updating the progress. But the most important thing, it will guide you what to do with the lead. Because some people, when they have a lead, like someone is calling them and I want to charter a club. Okay, let's make a demo meeting. You will go and conduct the demo meeting. Table topics master, evaluator master, and Toastmaster of the day. And the people are sitting there clueless. They don't know what are these terms. So the beautiful thing they are doing here in Toastmasters International website, they are dividing it to stages. And all what you need to do is follow the stage. So here, whoever Toastmasters reader, the PQD, he is the assigned owner here. And he did the initial contact. And here is the note of him. Okay. After that, he have to make an intro meeting with them to introduce Toastmasters to them with the terms of everything, all details, and put the date, then the notes. Then go for the demo meeting then, after they know about Toastmasters. And then apply or submit the application. So it's a wonderful tool for you to put your leads, put your initiatives that you're working. So even the club growth director and division director, they can follow up with you through this process without keep asking you about it. What are you doing about, and when you will do that? Okay, and here you can mention the contact information of the club leads. And you can see here the name of Area 22 Director, Yusuf Al-Maghrabi. So he knows about this club. Okay, so that's for the lead and prospective clubs. That's the lead section. Now let's go for the prospective club section. Here you can know in your the history of the club, the area, for example, area 19, that there is a club here. So what do you need to do to enter and see all the details of the area, of the person who is responsible of that, and you can contact him if you are the same area. And this club, for example, was from last year. See here, it says that May 31. So you can follow up and ask, is there any problem with this club? Can we solve it now and charter the club or not yet? Maybe they just stopped until the intro. Okay, let's move forward. Let's make another intro. Then we can go for a demo meeting. So the point here is that you can take the past initiatives and renew it and revive it again. Now, let's go for the following link in District Central. This wire transfer instructions. It's one PDF actually paper, and you will face sometimes that the company, they don't want to use their credit cards. And the only option, the other option is to transfer the money to the bank of Toastmasters or the account of Toastmasters. And this is the instructions. So you'll just download it and send it to them so they can transfer it. The area success plan. How many of you filled the area success plan? Dear area directors? This is one, this is two, none. Okay. Now, area success plan is important as much as the club success plan. It will help you in achieving your goal. Now you have a goal, but maybe 50% you will not reach it because you didn't put the roadmap. The area success plan will help you in setting the roadmap, knowing what are your obstacles, what are your opportunities, who can help you in achieving that goal, and when you can do that. It's a very successful tool or very effective tool for you to use. Okay, and you can download the template from here and fill it. Now you have to fill it in coordination with your clubs. You should not do it alone, because the main player here is your clubs in their area. So I suggest encourage them to do the club success plan for them, collect them, and based on it, build your area success plan. Let's move forward. The district award is not really related to you, but I'll just go for it in a quick presentation. It shows only the history of the district's award. What did he achieve in the past years? So it's just if you are curious about what the District 79 achieved, you can just go through it and read it. But is nothing for you as an area director to be concerned about. Now, for the area visit, we are in September 11. And can you tell me, let me close it first. What's the deadline of the first visit? Gijo, I don't want you, Gijo, to answer, not Gijo.
No, November 30, right?
November 30, Hassan is saying November 30. Is there any other opinion? Is it October 30, 31? Yes, Connie.
I was gonna say September 30th. The sooner the better, actually.
September 30.
Doesn't have to do with the like before, because it's every 6 months. So shouldn't we be doing it before the next round of renewals? So should it be by September 30th? That's my guess.
I will answer now, but let me hear from Ali or Madhavan, Hafiz. Is the match still going on? Okay. Now the deadline of this reports is November 30, not December 30. December 30 is the membership. but the area visit is in November 30, and you have 2 rounds, okay? The first round will end by November 30. The second round ends by May 31. And the visits is very important, dear leaders. You need to visit your club either by online sessions or going physical to them. And there is a procedure for doing the visits. It's not only that you're just going casually there and sit with them, then leave. You have to set an appointment with them because you will discuss few points here. And these are the points in front of you. You will discuss the club success plan that they set already. That's why I'm encouraging you to keep encouraging them and doing it. Area 2 director, thankfully, he conducted a special workshop for his own clubs to know how to set the club success plan. And believe me, before doing the workshop, they didn't know what is club success plan. And after that, they filled the plan, but they just want to finalize the drafting and send it to him. So if you want to do that, I encourage you to contact Area 2 director and know from him how he did it. Okay, it's very important, very beautiful practice that he did last weekend. Now, the second point that you want to discuss, the club status in the Distinguished Club Program, which
Teacher
means,
Samad?
yes, sir.
No, actually, I just wanted to say good news. The match is finished and the Sri Lanka won.
Wow, congratulations. I don't know with whom are you playing, but congratulations for finishing the match. That's what I'm concerned about. So people will join now. Now we'll find people opening their cameras. Please, Hafiz, Ali, you're not interested in that much cricket. But Hafiz, Madhavan, okay, open, خلاص, finish the the match. Okay, back to the discussion points. We'll talk about you will talk with them about the club success plan, as I told you, then the club status in the Distinguished Club Program. Okay, and we'll talk about it later a little bit when we talk about the dashboard. What are their events? If they have events, especially the contest or the installation, induction, what are they planning for? If they said no, we don't have any event, personally, I encourage you to advise them to do events. This will enrich their membership, and this will retain the members if they have, like, if they can do speechcraft as an event, if they go to a mall and promote their club there, or to an university or a school, whatever. So let them, encourage them and give them some ideas. And if you don't know, ask your division director or ask your co-area directors. They have a lot of ideas that you can bring it up to the club and do interesting events. Members interested in serving in leadership positions. It's very important because some people, they are interested, but they don't know how to go for the leadership roles. So it's very important to know, because you can use that, their interest, to empower them in your area events. For example, there is one interested in a leadership position in the area level, let him be the content chair, or your assistant in club growth or program quality director, or a secretary. So that's very important to know who are interested. Now, what are the goals or milestones for the club to achieve? So you can follow up with them. So know what are they planning for? Because this question will let you know if they are not planning for a goal, if they don't have goals. So if they don't have goals, it's an opportunity for you to help them to set a goal for themselves. And if they have a goal already, then you know it and you start following up and encourage them until they achieve their goal. Now, when you do that, you select the club. After you come back from the visit, you will start uploading the information in the website. So you will select the club, then you will go through the process of filling the questions. And I believe that you can save the report, then come back later and fill it. My advice here, that don't wait until November 30, because the entire area directors of the world, they are on the website at that day, uploading their website, their reports. So the website will hang sometimes. So if you can do it earlier, it's much better. And please note that whenever you submit your area visit, that the club president will have a copy, the division director, the trio. All of them will have a copy of your area visit. So please note this information. Let's go now for the second or the third section in our.
I have a question actually. I'm sorry
Yes, Ali.
for regarding the leads and prospective clubs.
Yes.
Like, what is the difference between a lead and a prospective club?
The lead is the status before being prospective club, before applying the application or submitting the application. It's the process before you say before this unit have a number, the club number. Is the initiatives of the efforts that you are doing until they apply. So let's go back to the link here. If you look at this, for example, the first one, let's go there and click here. That's a lead, okay? There's a club leads. What are the who are the club leads? Someone will call you, say that I'm from the HR department from XYZ company and I want to charter a club in my company. That's the lead person. That's the contact person. Okay, you will take it from there. You will upload it. You will say there is a plus in the previous page. You will just click yes, a plus. Then you add the new information here that, okay, the initial contact, I made it already, and that's my points. The lead is qualified that, yes, it's a company that have potentials to have its own club. Then you will go to do an intro meeting. You will go by yourself as an area director. You can take with you the division director or your assistants and do an intro meeting. What is Toastmasters all about? A presentation for the decision makers there. Then after they buy the idea, confirm that they bought the idea and they know what is the entire dimensions of Toastmasters, the details of the club activities and everything, go back there and do a demo meeting with your team now, not only one or two persons, but the entire team of you, because they have different roles. And then after they buy all the members there, they buy the idea and you find 20 members are ready, you can apply, submit the application. By submitting the application, they transfer to be a prospective club. Now, after submitting the application, it doesn't mean they are a club. Still, they have to process the payments, finish the list of officers, submitting it, and finalize the details of the members. These are things we will find it a little after a moment about in the other reports. So there are some items here that will be still pending until they come a charter club. So first it's a lead, then prospective, then a charter club. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. There is one additional question about the leads and the opportunities. So I assume that this club here, this lead, has been added by some person, a Toastmasters member, who can be someone else, not necessarily me. So I can view all the leads and all the prospective clubs of all the clubs in the district, correct?
Yeah, actually here, as I told you before, it wasn't available for the area directors. It was only for the district director and CGD, club growth director. So they can know the activities happening in the district and who is leading and who is owning this this lead. So they can communicate with him. Like, for example, Shekar is in 3, Siridar in 1, like that. Okay. So before it wasn't for the area directors, but now it's available for you.
Yeah, DTM Summer, that the first lead that you can see, right, that assigned to Sijamon Jose, actually I created that one. So I assigned my area director and I created the contacts and everything.
Fine. So here, now the best thing that you can use is that you can create your own lead by yourself now as an area director. You put it from here and add all the information needed. And then the club growth director will know, and the division director will know if they are visiting this page, they will know that you have a lead. You have an opportunity for a new club. It may not happen, it will not materialize, but record your efforts. Like if you will go through the intro, the demo until the end, put it there. It's a documentation for you that you did the effort. Maybe it will not be a club later on, but still the effort should be saved and should be documented.
So like I can view like leads that other people have inserted, and
Yes.
they can add notes and go like
No,
add all the notes.
I suggest don't interfere, don't write
Okay.
things in others, okay, or don't delete, because we can delete them all now and CGD will cry. All of, I don't know why
No,
it's actually
like the
accessible.
point is like, can I take some lead of someone else or a prospective club, or someone else can take mine, or
Well, we rely that the people that the Toastmasters will respect each other, respect the efforts of others. So instead
Integrity,
of taking the
integrity.
lead, you can call him and tell him, do you need help in charting that club?
okay, clear.
Okay,
Uh,
let's
Dijam
move forward.
Samar?
Yes.
Yeah, so these are the lead clubs. So we can always approach them and take it forward, right?
Yeah, but you need to keep this owner in the loop.
Yeah. Yes, that's their lead, and you just take it forward
Just
through them.
be sure that you are coordinating with the owner here. If he said,
Yes.
fine, it's not, I'm not interested, then you take the lead there. Be the contact person.
Example, Shekhar Tiwari is doing it for the for all, so it's fine to go through him and go
Exactly.
forward.
The default that the CGD is the owner, the default,
Yes.
because what happened, some people or some corporates, they don't know any Toastmaster in Saudi Arabia. They will contact Toastmasters International directly, and they want to open a club. So what the Toastmasters International will do, they will create the lead and they will put the CGD there. And he will be informed about this lead. Then he will take the lead and distribute it to the most suitable division and area based on the geographic location and other aspects. Okay.
DTM Samir Kamal, can you expand any one of the lead or edit? Can we
We
see
did
if
already.
there is any more? Can I see again? I
Now
just
the
want to see.
the match is finished and you want to see
No,
it
no,
again.
no. It's not the match.
Because we have still,
Match
we
is
need
over.
to discuss about the dashboard. We didn't talk about it yet. Anyway,
No,
this is
is
the
it any
lead.
location? There is any location or area or place address is there, so that like
No,
there's no confusion between.
the area is not mentioned there because it's still a lead. It's not a prospective club, but the moment it will become a prospective club, you will find it located in a certain area. Now, if you
So
go
the
back
geographical
to
location also we don't have.
no, you
Nothing is
don't
there.
have it mentioned here. That's why it's very important to communicate with the owner, the
Yeah.
name which is mentioned here, so you can know more about the club. Okay, now regarding the perspective, you will see the area is assigned already here and the division. So it's a little bit easy to know where is it directed to. We'll go back to the district central. From here, we presented everything except that one, the distinguished performance report. So we'll go now to that one, the distinguished performance report, or what we call it, the dashboard. Okay. The district performance, don't care about it as an area director. Don't focus on the district performance page. I need you to go directly to the division area performance page. Now, let's go. What's happening here? In the top part of it, before going in the top part, you need to check that you are in the right district, 79 here. You are in the right year. And if you want to know the history of your area, you can just go to the past years. It's very important if you want to know the progress of your area and the history of it, to build your plan upon the history and the data you have. So you can go to the past 3 or 4 years and know how is it going there. Okay. Then in the right month and the right dates. Then go here, check what is that. It means that we have 13 divisions in our district, 47 areas, and we have 157 paid clubs in the district level. Forget about this information, it's not important for you. As an area director, what do you concern about? Your area, this part. So Ali, this is your part as an area 1. Now you have 4 clubs. What's your goals? Now, when you were in the club leadership, They told you about being president distinguished club or select distinguished club or a distinguished club. The same thing goes for the area, but what is the criteria? I will not tell you the equations. I will tell you directly where you can find the information, which is here, this part. I wish that you are looking to the screen. Huh? I hope that you are looking to the screen. This is the part, the area goal. What does it mean? We have two main sections here, the paid clubs, the distinguished clubs. If we talk about the paid clubs, the base of you is 4. So they are expecting from you to handle it 4 to be distinguished. And even if you kept it 4, you can become select distinguished area. But in case you are aiming for the top award to be president distinguished area, so that's when you need to add one more club to be 5 clubs in your area as paid clubs. Now, if we talk about distinguished, not the 4 should be distinguished, only 2. 2 clubs from the 4 is enough for you to be distinguished area. If they become distinguished, if you want to become select, 3. If you want to be president, the same 3 distinguished clubs. So here, this number will start updating after April, not now. Okay, you can guess that actually from the numbers here, but this number will not be updated before April. Because after April and satisfying the rule or the condition of membership, you will find the clubs become officially distinguished and higher. But you still can guess from the numbers here. For example, you can see that Riyadh Toastmasters having 3. For now, 3 is fine and amazing progress. But in December, it's not. Since we are in the middle of the year, they have to start crossing the 5 points. So it depends on where are you in the year, you can judge it. TOC is doing good, having 4 points, okay? But Tanmia, 0 point. So here the area director should worry why they are 0. And here is fellow dear area directors. Here is the magic of the dashboard. It's not about reading, but it's about analyzing the information. Now, when you see that they have 0, it means that they didn't submit any education award, and they didn't enroll any membership, and they didn't even upload their club officers list. Are you familiar all with the DCP points, the sections of the DCP points? If you are familiar, please raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so all of you, except who is watching the match, are familiar with the points. So here, when you see it 0, you have to get worried now. And you need to communicate with the club and need to know what's the problem they are facing. For example, Tanmia in our workshop 2 days back, the problem is that they are not enrolled even in Pathways. So they cannot progress. They are meeting and they are excited, but they are not enrolled in Pathways. They didn't receive the welcome message. And that's the problem that the area director, thankfully, is solving it now with the division director. Okay, so here is very important. Now we talked about your goals. So now you know what are your goals. And these goals are available until end of June. So you can still progress until end of June. The second thing that's very important in the dashboard is the club goals. Here you can monitor the progress of them and analyze if they are going in a proper progress or they are late. And when you feel it late, call them to know what's the problem there. Of course, fellow dear area directors, if you are doing continuously your area council meetings, you will be very updated about the status. So these numbers will be the secondary data. The first data will come from your members, your club officers. So I suggest always to do your council meetings. It's not the WhatsApp group. It's the physical or online council meetings, and let the club officers deliver the reports, education report and membership report from each club. So you can hear from them their challenges and their successes also. Okay. Now here, the renewals, it means that the payments of October, April. So in the coming renewals, within the coming 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you'll start seeing this turning to Y. Okay, it's not Y, the WHY, the Y of yes. So yes, it will be means that they cross the 8 members. They are now in the safe side. Okay, the same thing goes for April. Now here the club visits for you. I told you, if you remember, about the distinguished, and you can become distinguished. But imagine what? You can achieve 5 paid clubs in area 1. He succeeded in chartering a new club. And he also succeeded in making 3 or helping 3 clubs to be distinguished. But he didn't receive or he didn't become a president distinguished area. Do you know what's the reason? So he achieved the requirement of the paid clubs. He achieved the requirements of distinguished clubs, but still, by the end of the year, he didn't receive his award as an area, as a president distinguished area. What's the problem? And I need the answer from the area directors, not the division.
The reports.
What do you mean with the reports?
The reports
the
were not
condition?
75% of the reports of the
Exactly.
clubs should have reports.
Exactly. So the club visit is very important for you. You have to reach 75% of your clubs to visit them to be eligible for being distinguished. And it will show here in this percentage here, in the November and May visits. Okay, that's all for this page. Now let's go for more detailed page, which is the club performance. Now here you can know more about Riyadh Toastmasters. What are those 3 points that was mentioned in the previous page? Where are they? Are they all education or all in membership and administration? So here you can notice that they got 1 point in level 1. So they achieved more than the required. They have 5 members achieved level 1. And they achieved level 5, the 0.5, which is level 4 or 5 or DTM. And they achieved 1 point here, which is for the membership. So I can guess here, if I'm reading it, Riyadh Toastmasters, that they are good in recruiting members. They have 6 members until now. And they are good in encouraging them to deliver speeches because they have 5 level 1s, or actually, 5 level 1s. So here you can analyze the situation by reading these points, knowing are they in the good way, good manner, or they are not. There are clubs, actually, I read one of the clubs while I'm preparing this workshop, that they have a lot of members, but no levels, no educational progress. So they are good in a part, which is recruiting members, but they are not helping them to progress. Yusuf, you raised your hand. Is there any point?
Yeah, in Latvia, in Riyadh Toastmasters, it's 1 and there is 1 level 2, right?
Yeah, that's one person or 1 certificate in level 2 here. That's the second point here.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, that's the only.
Here are the goals are here. If you forgot them, you don't need to memorize them. It's mentioned here for level 1 to level 2. So they, instead of 4, they achieved 5 here. Let's take, for example, Bazmi is the opposite. They have 4 members. They recruited 4 members, but until now, no education award at all. So what can Ali do? Call Bazmi Ordu, president. Is there any problem you have in delivering the projects? Of course, you have to go back to the pathways adoption and just to be sure if they adapted or they started pathways or not. So when you call them, you will be fully aware of the situation and then ask him, what's the problem that you have and how we can help you. Okay, so here it can help you in knowing the balance of the points between education, membership, and administration. Now, if you want more details, you can find in the club status itself. It's the same information, but it's for the club itself. For you, the most effective tab is this one. So you can know all your clubs, how are they going through the progress and the points. Okay, here I finished the dashboard. There is two other links that some leaders, they don't use them mostly, which is in the side here. Can you see them? The daily reports and additional reports. For the daily, I click the daily report. In the daily report, you can know a lot of information about your clubs and members. So for example, you can know the progress in the payments, the membership payments, and you can know if they updated the officers list or no. Is it important to update the officers list? Maybe for you, it's not important because they are updating it at the end of the year and you don't care about it. You are leaving the leadership after a few months, but it's important for them. You are a leader of the area and you care that the clubs still continue to succeed in the coming year. So you care about keep updating the officers list because they will get a point next year. I'm talking, of course, about the annual club. Okay. And also you can know how many who achieved what. For example, if you go to the education achievement here of the current year, and you just clicked area, they will sort it out based on the area. So go to your area. Which area do you want? The closest area for us, 67, is not area 6. So you can know who did what. In your opinion, how we can use this information in leading the area?
Know which members are excelling, are getting more achievements, and award them
Yes.
accordingly.
Yes, you can know the members themselves who are interested, excited, and they are progressing. You can acknowledge them either through the year or at the end of the year. Is there any other idea how you can use this information in your area?
I think during club visit, you can highlight and encourage.
Nice, very nice idea. When you go to your club visit, you can acknowledge those people saying 1, 2, 3, I acknowledge them. Thank you so much for progressing in your pathways in achieving this and this and that. What else you can guess from here? The Triple Crown Award. Actually, in the Triple Crown Award, we can get it from two resources. This list, and there is a dedicated list for Triple Crown Award that you can get this information from. Can you guess other ideas that what can we do with this list?
Get to know, for example, potential assistants, perhaps potential future area directors and the future leaders, perhaps.
Maybe not from this list, maybe from your visits, when you ask them directly who is interested in serving or taking leadership positions higher than the club, a direct question with a direct answer. Here, those people are more interested in education and progressing. What can you do actually? And one of the ideas that you can acknowledge by doing a flyer at the area level for who achieved DTM or who finished a path. So you can, area 2, congratulate Samer Kamal for finishing team collaboration path. What kind of impact will happen on the other clubs and the other members?
Motivation.
They will say, I want this nice flyer with my picture there. Let me finish. I will, Mr. VP Education, please book a slot for me. I want to finish my path. I want this beautiful flyer for me. So you can use it to encourage people to progress in their education program also. Okay, let's proceed. So we talked about the renewals. We talked about the officers list. And let me go for the renewals. It's very important information here I want to mention. Not that one, the other one. Yeah, October. Now this is the current, okay? This is the current renewals happening now. So you will find a lot of information. Low Renewal is not here. Verified complete. So what's the difference? Low means what? Lower than 8 members. Renewal is not here. It means that they didn't yet pay anyone. Okay. Verified complete, that they crossed the 8 members. So these are the kind of information that we have here. And if you want to know more about the status, there is a very informative page. I can send it to you later. Let me open it. I'll send it to you later. It's a statement of the status of the club. What's the description of each status? The low, eligible, inactive, active. So you can know what does it mean. Actually, it should be mentioned in the dashboard, but maybe because of the transition of the website, it's not mentioned nowadays. Okay, so that's for the club. So you can know, for example, area 2 can know that TOC didn't apply or didn't submit any membership renewal. Okay, and area 1, the same thing, Riyadh Toastmasters. And let's go for other area. Area 1, Basme Ordo, they did, but they didn't continue yet. The 8 persons or the 8 members. So from here, you can know, are they aware of the membership campaigning happening or the renewals period or no? Now, what else we can know? We can know about the new clubs that actually we chartered. Oops, nothing. Nothing for now, but I expect a lot will come in the pipeline. And then you can find a lot of information here about the new clubs. What else you can find? The prospective clubs. Those are the prospective clubs that will be a club. You remember I told you that there's some items that they have to finish. Here you can find these items. What are the pending things? Now let's take, for example, if you go for click division to arrange it and sort it out by the division, let's say division N, okay? Division N director, area 5 director, they will look at this club. It's a prospective club. Can you guess something here? That it was last year. What can they do? They can call the guy, call this, or call the past division director and check, is there a problem with the club? We can continue it. They paid already. Oh my God. But still in the perspective. So what's the problem? And here comes the importance of this report. By contacting the past division and area director, knowing the problem here, and if you can reach Abdul Hadi Al Amir, the club contact, and you can find it where? You can find it in the other list, the lead and prospective clubs. And since they paid, it means that it's a matter of papers. And this club will be materialized. So from here, it's very important, this list, to know if you have any pending issues, just to finish and sort out all the pending papers to materialize the prospective, transfer it to a chartered club. Of course, if you have a problem and you don't know about it and you cannot find anyone to reach, email the Toastmasters through this email, newclubs@toastmasters.org. Email them that I'm the area 5 director. I noticed that there is an ARX Toastmasters club, a prospective club under this number, and this is the situation. What are the problems of not chartering it? So from here, you can take the lead and continue what started. Yes, Yusuf?
There is another club contact. I mean, the same club contact is for another club, Mr. Abdurrahman Al Amir. If you go a little bit down, he's for another club as well, Mr. Abdurrahman.
He's his brother, my friend. This is his brother. This is Abdul Hadi and this is Abdurrahman.
Abdul Hadi. Oh, okay. Sorry.
So we need to thank Al Amir family because they are like sponsoring a lot of clubs here. But if you cannot know, you cannot reach him, as I told you, go to the email or go to that link of the lead and prospective clubs. You'll find the emails and mobile number of them. And if you cannot do any of these, go to your division director if you are the area director. If you are division director, go to your club pro director and let him help you in materializing this club. Okay, that's for the prospective club in the daily reports. You can know also who are the club sponsors and mentors. So, for example, NEOM, we'll not take NEOM. We'll talk about Tanmiya, because this happened last week. We were doing the presentation for Tanmiya and the other clubs of Area 2 about the club success plan that I told you about. And we spoke about that Tanmiya, they are not aware of pathways, and they are not aware of, and they didn't enroll in pathways. So I asked them, who are your mentors? And they pointed for 2. Then when I came back and checked the list, those are not the mentors. The mentors are different. The mentors are the current Area 1 director, Ali, and past Area 2 director, Charlotte. So they didn't know that. Here is a very important list for the division director, the area director, to know who are the mentors. If this club, for example, Tanmiya is facing a problem, so what Rajesh can do as an Area 2 director, he can approach the mentors, the official mentors, Ali and Charlotte. Can you help, please, in doing that? Can to let them know more about pathways and adapt pathways and sort the problem. And then after they do that, they can be awarded officially. And that's another requirement for that, they have, I think, to wait for 6 months and sign a paper from the club president that he was the mentor of the club, then send it to the Toastmasters, and by that they will be awarded. So that's important for each area director to know who are the mentors of the clubs that he have, especially if they were chartered last year. Okay, we'll go for the other item, which is the club coaches. Here's the club coach. Do you know what's the difference between club coach and club mentor? If you know, please raise your hand, virtual hand, or your hand if you are open your camera. What's the difference between, do you know the difference between club coach and club mentor? Area 2, you don't know. What about Area 1, Area 22, Area 3, Area 66, Area 5? Hello. It seems there is a new match started. Or is it a dinner time?
Dinner time.
Dinner time? Okay, well, let's wait until they finish the dinner.
Time is over.
Okay, I'll assume, but if I will assume that I have to explain it, so we expect that we'll finish this presentation by 4 in the morning. Okay, there is a difference between club mentor and club coach. Just to make it short, club mentor is the person who assigned for a new member, a new club, sorry. The club coach is assigned for a challenged club, which is suffering and they didn't achieve the 12 members. So any club under 12 members, they are eligible to be assigned a club coach. And nowadays, this year, there is a new club coach program, which is more specific and more, what we call it, arranged, we can say, that can help the club by having the club coach, and this club coach have to do some reports to the district director, so they can secure that this club coach will help the club, not only for the sake of the credit. Thanks for Toastmasters for that. So from here, you can know who are the club coach for your challenged club. If you have a challenged club under 12 members, so you can, and it's assigned a club coach already, you can know them, who are they, okay? And ask their help if they can help you in helping the club. Okay, now the Triple Crown Award, you can use that for recognizing the people. As the Toastmaster Munir mentioned, you can go to the club and recognize them, either verbally only, or a certificate, or a trophy, or a plaque, whatever you can do. And these are the names. When I was district director, I used this list to acknowledge the top 10 achievers in the district for achieving the highest number of awards. So if you can just click the count, you can know for now, Toastmaster Tina Abraham, I don't know she or he, but achieved 10 awards up to now. Last year, Toastmaster Ibrahim from Taj, I think he achieved 41 awards. So here you can know if your club members are achieving or not. But of course, you want to know the names of the people. That's the disadvantage here. So for example, Rajesh is looking at it, but he doesn't know that Charlotte is from his clubs. He will not recognize him, but if he knows, he will know. That's why it's important to download the member list and compare these two lists together. Okay, by that, I finished the first part of the daily report, which is very important. I'll go for the last part, which will end our session today, which is the additional report. Before that, we have a question from Yusuf, but before Yusuf, I think we have a question written by, sorry, Fazmi, I'm taking your role.
Yeah, no, actually, Jim Samar, we have some questions, but they are very basic questions. Like one of the area directors said that to elaborate a little more on area success plan. That was a question by one area director. And another area director has said that what are the tips for encouraging the members to enroll in pathways and to complete it based on your experience? So these are the only two questions actually, which is there.
Okay, and to complete it. That's for the members. Okay.
Yes.
Yusuf, also you had a question. Let me gather all the questions.
Is it downloadable, the Triple Crown Award report?
Is it downloadable? Let me check.
Yes.
Yeah,
No, it's not downloadable. But what I was usually do, I just mark it all and copy it. Like this. Mark it and copy it. But it's a good question because this make me go back to the dashboard. Where is it? Where's the dashboard? Here. You can download your dashboard from here. Let me go to District 79. Okay. Go to your division area performance. You can download it from here and as an Excel sheet. Here is it. So you can, if you are master in Excel, you know the pivot tables. I'm not familiar with that actually, but I know about it as a name only. But you can utilize this information and try to filter up and down and bring categorize your information in different ways through this Excel sheet. Okay, before we go to the additional, or I'll ask the organizer, do you want me to go for the additional, then answer the questions, or the other way around?
No, I think better you go to the additional and then ask the question.
Okay. The last part, dear area directors, which is the additional reports. Another information, another higher level of information that will be very useful for you. What did I do? If you missed that, in the dashboard or the distinguish or the district reports, you can find a link, another link here, which is called additional reports. When you click this link, it will take you to that page. It's not colorful page, okay, not like the other one, but still informative. All what you need to go to your 79, District 79, District 79. Here is it, District 79. And then when you click District Summary, yeah, the district summary here. It will give some information for the district. If you are interested in reading it to know the rank of the district in the ward, it's fine, okay? But as an area director, I may go for something else. I may go down a little bit for the division director to know your rank in the district. So you can go and check this. And this actually will keep updating every single day until end of June. And maybe in July, you will extend the updates and finish the pending clubs and pending education awards. And in July, you'll find it finalized next July. But it's very important. Usually when I was division director, my homepage was the dashboard, and I keep every day looking at this dashboard and seeing my division. Is it on the top or the bottom or the second, or where is it? Okay. So here is very important to know because they compare the paid clubs based on your base member, the club base, and they compare the distinguished club and they compare the districts, the divisions together, percentage wise, okay? Which is fair, I think, in my opinion. Now, for the area, you have the same thing. So if you have this competition, you can go for each area, your area, and look where are you in the district. Give me a moment, please.
Dear leaders, if you have any questions, please text me in a private, what do you call the text chat, and I will ask with our presenter, Dr. Sam.
I'm sorry, someone hit my car downstairs. Okay, we'll manage it after the workshop. Okay, so here for the area, you can know about the area from here. Then we'll proceed for the club coach. So if you want to know if your clubs are eligible for coaches and you have an experienced Toastmaster that you need to utilize his experience in coaching your club, so you can go to this table to know, for example, area 3, they have a club, PSU Falcon, eligible to have a coach. So you can proceed, go through the process of the club coach program to assign a coach for your club here. Okay, moving downward also, you can find the top 10 clubs. Okay, and it's compared with their club base or the membership base. So you'll find this top 10 and this list will keep changing. But what you can utilize it for? Encouraging the members. Area 2, for example, you have one of the clubs in the top 10. So he can send them congratulations for being from the top 10 as of now. Keep moving forward. Simple message, but it will show them that you care and you know more about them. Maybe they don't know that they are from the top 10 until now. Okay.
First, Samer, only one question. What is this ratio here?
The ratio here, they compare the education awards that you achieved with the number of people, number of members they start, or the membership base. So they do this percentage. So let's say, for example, if you take Toast of Comsfield, they achieved only 8 awards, okay? While Safwa 62 awards, while the both are in the same list, because they compare it with the club base. The club base of Safwa was 41 and Toast of Comsfield was 21. So when they do the comparison, they're still in the top 10. So they compare it, number of awards divided on club base or membership base. Okay. Okay, that's for the first, which is called district summary. So for you as area director, division director, you will know 3 things there. To summarize it, the rank of your area or division in the district, the club coach list, the eligible clubs for having coaches, and the top 10 clubs that you can use it for encouraging your clubs if they are mentioned there. Now, the important one, the important link, area to do. So if you are confused what to do to be distinguished, no need to get confused. You just come here and click your area. Let's go for area. Who is attending with us? 22. Let's go for area 22, B22. We'll click here. It will take us directly to the list. And here it will mention what do I need to do to be distinguished. So here, for example, 3 more visits to be qualified and 3 more other visits in the second term to be qualified. To be distinguished, we need the paid clubs. Goal has been met. Congratulations. But this will change, by the way, after renewals. And to have 2 more distinguished clubs. So if you're confused with the first part that I mentioned, which is the dashboard, you can go for this this page and find exactly information that you need to do. Now, division directors, what can you use it for? When I was division director, I go for this list, I copy it and send it for the area director. I'll tell him you are still one, you are like one small step away from being distinguished. One club only, you'll be fine. So believe me, some area directors, they don't know they are one member away from being distinguished, of adding a new member in one club. So using this information to inform your areas and as an area to inform your clubs is very important for you. Now, this is the important information for in the additional reports. And by that, I can say that I concluded and I presented all the tools that you can use in your area. To summarize it up, you have district tools leaders, you have district central tools, and you have the dashboard, how to analyze the dashboard. You have side reports. Part of it is the daily reports where you will know the Triple Crown Award, the education, the list of people who achieved education awards. You will know about the officers list updates and the renewals from the daily reports. And then in the additional reports, you will know what to do to be distinguished or higher. And you will know the top 10 clubs, you will know the club coaches, and you will know your rank, the current rank in the district. And by that, you can utilize this information to raise the awareness of the clubs, to know what are the strengths points, the strong points and the weak points in your clubs, and help them, coach them to address the weak points and solve their problems. I think by that you will have a lot of tools now to help your clubs. Now let me answer the two questions. The area success plan, and I'll just go back here to the area success plan. It's a form, dear area director. You can just download the form. Where is it? Here. Still opening. I think you are not seeing it because it's PDF. You can see the area success plan, right? Okay.
Yes,
So
we
here,
can.
yeah, here you will sit with your council and your assistants and prepare together the area success plan. So what are the team composition? Who are the team in your area? What are the values that you have, like having fun while leading, for example, respect, commitment, excellence, the values that you believe. So you need an area director to facilitate the session, okay? Or bring someone like area director. He brought someone to facilitate the session of writing the club success plan. You can do the same thing for your area. Or even the division, he can conduct a session for the areas to finish their area success plan. Okay, then you have the team operating principles. Okay, for example, that you have like trust, self-learning, collaboration, supporting each other. You have the potential obstacles. What the obstacles I have as an area? Two new clubs or one corporate club that you don't have an access to the pathways. Those are obstacles that you have. Meeting protocol, I will meet the team every month or bi-weekly or whatever you agree on. The interaction behavior norms, how will the decision be made? By voting, by consensus. So you decide how you will do the vote, how you will take the decisions. Okay, what's the method of communication? Is it WhatsApp group? This is our primary communication, or by email or by personal calls? So you agree on that. Okay, a lot of questions, if you resolve or answer them, it will clarify to you how to communicate with the team that you are leading. Okay, that's first part. The second part is setting the goals of education and club growth or membership. So here you can analyze the current situation that you have. If you have weakness in certain clubs, you have potential clubs that you can open. If you have clubs that are good in education, So you can utilize them in mentoring other clubs that they are weak in education. So from here, you can analyze the situation that you have. And then put the strategy, like TOC, for example, to support Tanmia and being mentors for them. That's one of the tactics that you can put as area director. One club support the other, okay? Or that ask the district to support us with coaches, for example, from other sides of the district. So these are the things. Well, who are the resources? The coaches, the mentors, the sponsors. Division director is still a resource that you can utilize as an area director. Your club officers, the experienced Toastmasters in your area, past district leaders. So in that way, you can put the goal and break it down, assignments, what exactly you will do, okay, and when you will do it. So the goal by itself, if you follow this template by itself, the goal will transfer to a SMART goal, and then it can be achievable. And that's all about the area success plan. It's a long form, yes, but believe me, when you fill it, it will guide you to SMART goals that can be achievable. You will realize that you have a lot of resources that can help you. You can have a lot of tactics that you can utilize and you can apply to achieve the goal of your area. That's for the area success plan question. Now for the tips to enroll in pathways, in the last session, when we had the club success plans workshop with area 2, they highlighted very important answer here. Show them the value of pathways. Why it's important for them to go for pathways. It's not about winning Triple Crown Award or achieving DTM. This is not the real value, frankly speaking, but the value reflected on their life and their professional career or their family. That's the value. What will you learn from achieving or progressing in the strategic planning pathways or presentation mastery? But to know that, to know or to highlight the value, you need to know the person himself. You need to ask a lot about the person, ask him a lot of questions. Why did you enroll in Toastmasters at the beginning? Why did you choose this path? Okay, he will tell you that I enrolled there because I'm aspiring to be a leader in my company. So from here you can catch it. And then you say, okay, this project, the icebreaker, it will help you in introducing yourself to the management in a very professional way if you did it in the right way, the icebreaker. When you are willing to introduce yourself in a successful way in the club, it will help you in doing the same thing in the company. So when you know his goal, you can link the things, the projects to his personal life or his professional life. So you have to know him first before you answer him or before you show him the value of pathways. But it's the key word, show him the value of the projects he have to do. Okay, is there any question or we can?
There was a question by one of the area director. The question was, is any of his area council members accessible to any of the things that was taught today?
The council members, no. Council members, no. The only, all what we talk about is only for your account only. You can share it by downloading it and share it with the people in your council meetings. Any question?
Can any of the president of VP Education view from the club central?
They will get from their club only. For their club, they can achieve they can download the data, but not other clubs.
Okay.
Is there any other question?